What's up, YouTubers? Barricade here. Got an overview of the most recent E3 live stream of gameplay for Battlefield 4. Now, I've been really digging the E3 stuff so far. I've been watching it, as much as I can for the last few days, and I'm really excited about a lot of different things, but none so much as Battlefield 4. Now, starting off, firstly, we have this gem right here. Look at that! You can shoot in the water. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that going to be so much better? You know, how many of us have been stuck in water and been scrambling for a ladder to climb up and get the first shot off on an enemy player? It's really frustrating now, and it happens to me all the time in Battlefield 3. I'm glad to see that addition. Now, here we have a recon player and a lovely backdrop of the sea flag going down and all the different visual effects that are taking place. Really going to be interesting to see how everything plays out after that objective has been destroyed. Nice top-down view with a picture-in-picture here of a tank. Very handy for commander mode. Going to be pretty interesting, I think. But, I'm going to stick to just core gameplay. Now, for the most part, the map is shown quite nicely broken up into areas that range from close quarters to long-range open field engagement with, decent lines of sight. Very accessible for armor vehicles to get into decent positions to defend. Just being that the visibility is going to be skewed by the levelation effect. The levelation effect. Selecting targets, is going to be kind of, difficult. But I mean, you're going to be able to get used to it once everybody gets into the swing of things. Now, just the level of the destruction for this building in particular is quite nice. There's a lot of hiding spots. There's a lot of places you're going to really have to watch for snipers, and hopefully the glint is back for scopes, so it doesn't make it too difficult, for other players to really spot them out. Now, we're going to go back to the commander screen here, and we jump into this, I think we're going to jump into a helicopter here, actually. Yes, we are. And this guy's headbanging here in the cockpit. Quite awesome. And a thumbs up! Oh yeah, because we love thumbs up, don't we? Now, you can see his loadout there, which is actually quite nice. This is actually a free camera spectator from the commander mode position, which is quite nice, to see. Be able to check everything out up close and personal while, still being able to deploy support for the team. And one thing I noticed about the missile pod, or the rocket pods rather, for the attack helicopter is that they have a marker on them, like they're like a spotted explosive from, say, Battlefield 3, where you would spot landmines or C4. And it seems as though they have a maybe a delayed explosion, I suppose. Kind of interesting to see. It could just be something to do with the alpha. There were a lot of really sketchy things that I did see, but we'll have to wait and see what the beta will bring us here in the coming months. Now, I think this guy's about to, he's about to switch off. What do we have next? What do we have next? Alright, switching off to the AC-130. In the commander screen, you can see the flight path of the gunship on the map, and it looks as though the craft doesn't really circle the entire map area and has very poor visibility after the seed objective has been leveled. And it's going to be difficult, but I mean, at least the AC-130 doesn't float over the entire map, which is really going to, it's not going to be so troublesome for players running around on foot that don't have a vehicle, that are just getting, smashed out from wherever. Now we're going to switch over to some tanking here, and you can see the loadout in the bottom of the screen. He's using, infrared flares. He's got, basically the stock stuff for the beginning ranks. Now, I've noticed that the 50 cal has kind of gotten a damage buff, actually. He's been chewing through guys left and right so quickly, so easily. It's like he's not even trying, really. It's quite nice. Now, this is the Abrams. It's making a comeback in Battlefield 4 for the American team. But the Chinese get the Type 99 battle tank. I've yet to really find any information on differences between the two for in-game purposes, but it's safe to say that the Type 88 will probably have a better firing arc, like the T90 did against the Abrams in Battlefield 3, whereas the Abrams really couldn't fire all that well with close targets from behind. Not that anybody would really expose their rear in an Abrams anyways. Only, the experienced tankers would really do that. I would be interested to see what kind of perks and upgrades the tanks are going to have this time around, so we're just going to have to wait. I hate waiting. I really do. But it looks so lovely. I mean, it's like a dream. And I can't wait. It makes me happy. Alrighty, switching on to an engineer. We have, it looks like a G36C. Now, the frame looks about the same. The sound's a little bit different because, like they're upgrading everything and such, but it looks to be a burst fire weapon. I don't know if it's just selected, like they've switched it off to being a burst fire weapon, or if it's just standardly a burst fire weapon. But, it does bear resemblance to the G36. Now, the RPG's making a return, which is, that's kind of a no-brainer. Seems to have the same reload time, the animation from Battlefield 3, at least for, the alpha, anyways. It does take a few shots to get that tank down, but he does eventually get that tank. Quite easily, actually. The tank's not even really bothering with him, but his gunner does drop out and get the revenge kill on him. And here we go back to the commander screen. I think we're switching teams to Bravo. We're going to watch the Chinese team now, and this guy here, the assault kit, with an M320. Now, something very strong to notice here is, bang, 3 shots. 3 shots to take that out. It must be a different type of round, some sort of high explosive round. Something to watch out for. Now, back in the skies with another experienced pilot, trying to get some enemies, attention from away from their objective right now. Now, paying attention to the rockets that are being fired, they still have the little spotting marker, and it does look like there is a delay. Should be interesting to really see, where they're gonna go with that. Like I said, it's probably just something different for the alpha. Now, once this guy bites the dust, if he does bite, yeah, he does bite the dust. I'm pretty sure he does, anyways. Oh, inexperienced players, gotta love those. And bang, done. Now, here we go. Assault kit. 320, busts one out, misses. Panics, switches to a grenade, and look at this. Incendiary. That's going to be interesting. Very interesting. But I think that's about enough for this video. If you like this, please subscribe, rate, give me a thumbs up, and as always, peace out.